Peace, y'all. I have not made a YouTube video in a while, and I don't really have an excuse on why I have. I just literally have not. But I think I want to get back into making YouTube videos. So this is a start. Today, I kind of want to talk about isolation, triggers, and self-sabotage. I feel like that's something that's resonating with me right now. And so yeah, I kind of just want to talk about it because I have been on a spiritual journey for a while, for a few years. First, I want to start off with triggers. So triggers, only we know our triggers, and a lot of times we expect other people to know our triggers when we don't even vocalize them, you feel me? And sometimes people can do things to us that they mean no bad intentions with, and it triggers us and it causes us to have a certain reaction, necessarily moral or right in a sense. And sometimes I'm a very self-aware person, and I'm aware of most of my triggers. I may not know all of my triggers because something may not have triggered me just yet, you know what I mean? But anyways, I feel like I'm a very self-aware person, and sometimes I act upon my ego, and our egos are the ones that are so attached to these triggers, you know what I mean? And because me, I'm aware, I can not identify myself with things that may hurt me, you know what I mean? But sometimes I act upon my ego and I'll have a reaction that I know I'm like, hey, I could have easily fixed my reaction to this, you know what I mean? I didn't have to react in such a negative way to something, but we tend to do that. And our egos want us to be very, what's the word? Our egos want us to have this victim mindset, and I struggle with that too, you know, and sometimes I beat myself up because it's I know what I should be doing, acting upon my higher self, but sometimes I don't, and then I get to beating myself up because of it. But it's important to not do that, because at the end of the day, we're having this human experience for a reason. At the end of the day, I'm still human and I'm not perfect. I'm not going to have the best reactions to things that do trigger me, and that's something that I'm learning to do, is give myself the same grace that I give other people, because I feel like I understand other people. When they're acting upon a way that's not their higher self, I understand them, you know what I mean? And I try not to look at them from a judgmental point of view, because none of us is better than the other, you know what I mean? But as far as triggers go, it'll make us isolation. It'll make us go into isolation, and that's something that I definitely deal with from time to time. And self-isolation is good and bad, you know what I mean? And that's something else I want to talk about maybe in a different YouTube video, good and bad and all that. But just to dive a little bit into it, self-isolation can be both, you know what I mean? And for me, I feel like it's definitely beneficial for myself, because it's helping me understand myself more and the things that do affect me internally that I may not have healed from. And healing is an ongoing process. You're never just gonna be fully healed, because this in this life we're experiencing, and the more you experience, there's gonna be things that you're going to have to heal from. When I self-isolate, when I'm in a period of isolation, I feel like I'm understanding myself more. And not every aspect of myself is, maybe the best, but it's necessary to get to know. And that kind of leads to me sometimes self-sabotaging, because right now I feel like I don't really connect with too many people that much, and I'm very selective on who I'm around and who I allow around me, because energy is a big thing. Vibrations and frequencies, not everyone is on the same frequency, you know what I mean? But you do attract what you are, you feel me? But you have the power to change, you know what I mean? You don't have to stay in a certain way. But sometimes I self-sabotage, and that, like, I guess I could, like, push people away, and I'm recognizing that. Like, sometimes in the moment I'll be like, I won't recognize it, but like later on I do a lot of self, like, reflection and shit like that, and like I'll realize, like, okay, you definitely could handle that situation differently, and you don't have to push people away who are genuinely are trying to help you, you know. And I feel like if you're someone who struggles with allowing other people to help you, then where was I trying to say with that? This is the thing, like, making YouTube videos, my mind is literally everywhere. You feel me? Like, my mind goes everywhere, so sometimes it's hard for me to keep a train of thought. If you're someone who struggles with allowing people to help you, I would say some advice that I'm trying to apply to my life is, like, take a deep breath and trust yourself. Trust yourself that you know that you're gonna put yourself in a situation that's gonna benefit you and gonna help you heal and help you be better and act upon your higher self. If someone's actively trying to help you, ask yourself, do you want to be better? And don't push them away if they're trying to help you, because if they're trying to help you, that's gonna help you be better. And that's what we ultimately want, is to be our better selves, our best self. Like, all those three things kind of like play into one another. Everything is connected, literally everything. And it's just important to remember that you don't have to do everything right all the time. What's important is reflecting and remembering that you have the power to change. You have the power to change, and you have the power to grow. Like, you don't have to stay stuck in one spot. And I know sometimes it may be extremely difficult because it feels like you're in a period for so long. You're like, why me, why me, why me? But stop. You shouldn't be so hyper fixated on why me and why you're maybe going through something, or why is something constantly triggering you. Why am I not healed from this? Just try to learn from it. Try to take the good with it, and that's something that I'm actively trying to work on as well. So yeah, this video was short, but I definitely want to start making more YouTube videos, and I feel like my YouTube videos are gonna be more so like just me rambling and talking about, like, my thoughts and shit. You know, if someone wants to relate to me, you know, they definitely can, like, because sometimes I feel like I don't relate to people, which is, you know, why maybe I self-isolate, you know what I mean? So I'm making these videos for myself, honestly, like video diaries down there, but I would love if, you know, my videos do help someone else, because, you know, being in your thoughts sometimes can be overwhelming, but it's okay to feel overwhelmed. Just don't stay stuck in those spots. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching my YouTube video, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.